Hey there, it's Amanda. I wanted to give you an update on my poor papaya trees. So, I've had a real big problem with the slugs and snails, and this is the damage that they've done. Basically, I don't know, they've just been chewing up this plant. This, I've had some fruit from here, and then they kind of just wiped it out. This lot, they seem to be, they've already been here. This wasn't like this yesterday. So in the night, so I need to put something around the base of the tree. I have been doing it. I've been putting cayenne pepper, garlic, a whole range of things. I saw something where you could smother, if it was in a pot, you could put Vaseline around it, that they don't like to walk up it. But who knows? I'm gonna see whether I can do that and try and get some more growth growing, because it's trying to grow. So see if it, and it was just one stem, and then it sent out these shoots. They've got to that, it sent out more shoots, and it's just like it really wants to grow. So I'm not cutting it down or anything, because again, this could be the first line of defense for defense, not defense. Yeah, defense, not defense. Anyway, because I've got other pawpaw trees that have met the similar fate, so we're going to go and take a look. Here are the other three that I found growing, and I was raving about these because there was a beautiful smell. There's a beautiful smell that comes from the flowers, and I don't know whether it was the female tree or the male tree that the scent comes from. I think it was probably the male tree, but again, the slugs and the snails, they attacked them, and it was just like I've never seen it before. So I've again done so much in terms of different treatments under here, but it got to this one, it's got to all of them basically, and again they're still trying to fight back and grow back. Maybe not, maybe, yeah, you can see it right down there. But the ants have now found a place to reside, so I'm not sure how much, whether this will be able to make a comeback. We'll see. Here's our little friend. And yeah, the same with these. As I said, I've been putting kind of traps every time I look for the slugs and the snails and pick them off and everything. So one of the things I did, I've got another patch growing here, and what happened is I must have just thrown the seeds down, and there's, how many, we've got about 4, 5 there, but again I'm just leaving them because I want them to be like, again, a line of defense, because I've got other trees, other papaya trees that I'm growing. Let's look at my compost pile. Look at my compost pile. There was papaya seeds in the compost. There was another little plant growing here, but I must have covered it up with the grass. Anyway, so I'd forgotten about this compost pile, and we've now got growth. So I'm going to leave it. I don't mind a pawpaw tree growing here. As many fruit trees as I can get growing, I'm happy with. So I'll show you the ones I've currently got growing. Okay, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 trees growing here, but we're still having the problem. The snails have reached here, and there's 2 trees. They've got 2 trees so far. So this particular one and that one, and they're heading up. So the trees, the leaves actually should be down here, but the snails have been going up the trunks. I've got 4 that are on there, and I found a snail actually kind of, you know, right there. Had to pick them off. So I surrounded it with sand. I had sand, there's one growing here, and what they've been doing is eating the flowers as well. So they attack the leaves, bottom leaves, they attack the flowers, because this one by now should have some flowers on it. This, look at the size of the stems, you know, and it's just like, really kind of, I'm so pleased that they're growing, but these snails are really just a pain. So I'm just gonna have to just keep adding, you know, another line of defense. I've got some sand. I read about sand. They don't like walking over sand. The petroleum jelly, all the kind of other natural cayenne pepper, garlic, you know, I'm going to try it all. Or I've tried it all, but I probably, because of the rain maybe, you know, you need to keep continually adding, and I'm a bit kind of more sporadic in terms of, not sporadic, I'm not as disciplined in terms of, you know, making sure I do that. And then I've just, for some of them, cut off the leaves that are dead, and just kind of maybe scattering it around so that if there are snails there, they go for those first, and they get, you know, so full that they don't want to attack the tree. So it's getting sun setting now. So this one likes to catch the snails, and unfortunately you have to be careful with dogs and, you know, lungworm and stuff like that. Anyway, so these are my pawpaw, and I'm hopeful for those 4 to grow and to have the fruit from them. I'm looking forward to it. So I need to protect them a bit more. Just get on it. So I've got to go in, and I've got some cayenne pepper. Yeah, I've got some cayenne pepper I'm going to throw around here again, just so that, well, it didn't rain last night, so it's not, it might rain tonight. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, so that's my papaya. An update for you. And I've still got to do the nutritional and medicinal benefits of, you know, because the leaves, there's so much in them, but we're not really getting the joy from them because, you know, they're being attacked. And you know, like even these, look how small the fruit are. They should be a lot bigger. But I think I had, you know, like, how many females? I had 6 females trees along here, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But papaya is very easy to grow. I've not had any, the only issue I have is with, you know, that I'm not getting the fruit from them. I mean, I could take these off and use it as a vegetable, but I want the fruit. So all I've done is I've taken the seeds and dashed them in the ground. That's all I did with these. I had like loads of seeds, loads of melon and papaya seeds, and what was it, Gardenr melon seeds, and I just dashed it in the ground, and that they've grown. Come here. And so I'll probably, you know, try and grow some more in different areas, because it might again just be this particular area, well, not this particular area, but, you know, around the back here. But yeah, I'm pleased with their growth, but I want to get rid of the snails, but you know, using natural methods. Organic fruit, the flavour, there's nothing like the flavour of fruit that's just been grown in nutrient rich soil, and all the flavours that you get from it. Anyway, so I am going to remedy these, and I will see you another time. Please do subscribe to the channel. Click on the notification bell so that if you're really interested in papaya, I'm going to be giving you some more information in terms of the growth, the pests, the nutritional benefits, the medicinal properties. There is a lot out there, so I'm just going to condense it for me. I'm always interested in learning something more. Yeah, so take care for now, and stay blessed.